I'm here today, April 10th, 1834, at the LaLaurie Mansion in New Orleans, Louisiana. It has been discovered that a torture chamber was found at the top of the LaLaurie Mansion. I'm here with Police Captain Edmund Murphy, who was one of the first responders. Captain, what was uncovered on the third floor?
Well, Savannah, after a terrible fire had been broken out in the LaLaurie kitchen by a slave, we had found that at the top of the third floor behind the attic was a secret barred door. Now, after we got that door open, we found a horrible state of men and women slaves. They were put in makeshift cages, they were on tables, their bodies had been sliced open, eyes were pulled out, their organs hanging out of their body, and this was to put in this, in a torture chamber that they'd be living in, and it was not to bring them to quick death, which we have found. The mouths had been pinned shut and hands had sewn to various parts of their body. Regardless, many of them have been dead now for quite some time.
Would you say this was targeted at a certain minority?
Well, unfortunately, right now all we can see is the black slaves have been the victim of this, Savannah. I do not know if this is only for black slaves. We haven't been able to find any other bodies as of now that regard anybody else.
Who exactly was involved?
We believe Madame Laurie herself and her husband Louis, because Louis was a doctor from from France, and he was a French doctor, and he would have the knowledge that it would take and to acquire such vicious torture acts.
How long was this going on?
Right now, Savannah, we have no idea. We know that there are, bodies all around the house, and there are men and women everywhere, and there have been talk that this has been going on for quite some time, but I really have no idea, to tell you the truth. We haven't been able to figure that out. The daughters themselves have said maybe they have been under some torture, so I really cannot tell you that at the moment.
Where would you say the LaLauries are now?
Well, as you know, Savannah, the LaLauries had fled at the time when they found out that the kitchen had been broken on fire. So now we're looking for them, but we do not know where they are. We believe that Madame Laurie and Louis Laurie have fled the scene and possibly leaving for France. We do not know.
Well, that seems pretty intense. This is Savannah Lawrence from WDSU.